Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be painting this really cute sunset at the beach with a little dog. Colors you're going to need: phalo blue, yellow, red, white, black. And we're going to start with that yellow and a 1-inch brush going back and forth. We're doing a little bit above halfway on our canvas to start up our sky. We're going to add in some red and then put a little bit of white in there. Lighten it up a little bit. So you got the yellow, red, a little bit of white. Blend those colors together by rubbing your brush back and forth. And we're just going through that yellow a little to make a little bit of orange on our sky. So just pull in, lightly brushing. Have a light touch, just pull until you see those colors blend together. And we're going to continue up, adding a little more red and white. So I put the red on there, and then I'm going to take some white and just go right over top with the white and just blend it all together. The next color we're going to be adding is some blue and white. I just picked up those two colors at the same time on my brush. Just start at the top and then work your way down into that red, and that'll make a nice little purple area when you blend it. Just back and forth until it blends. Now for our water, I picked up blue, black, and white all at the same time, and I'm just pulling right across. And see all those pretty colors? You see those little streaks? It's a very easy way to do water. Just pull across, scoop up blue, black, and white, big scoop. And I always take my brush from one side to the other. Now I'm just making a shoreline, and you could kind of make it curvy if you want, where the water's going to wash up on our sand. For the sand, I picked up red, white, and yellow, and a lot of white because you want it to be a nice lighter pink, and then you have those little streaks of yellow in there. So I picked up white, a big scoop of white, a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow on my brush, and I'm just pulling back and forth. Now at the bottom of my sand, I just put a little bit of blue in there, just a tiniest amount, and just pull it through. Now for our sun, I did white with just a touch of yellow in it. I'm going to make my circle, and then I just rub around my finger to make that nice shape. And then I'm going to dab just a little bit of white in the middle and then just rub it in. Now for our clouds, I am using a round brush, and I'm doing blue and white. I just picked up a little bit of blue, a little bit of white on my brush, just doing little circles. And now I'm going to pick up just white and go at the top. So you want the darker color to be on the bottom, and then I put the white on top, and then I'm going to use my finger doing random circles up and down to blend those around. So just blend them out, and you just want your clouds to be darker on the bottom, lighter on the top. So for each cloud, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take blue with just a little bit of white on my brush, make the bottom part of my cloud, take some white, put it on the top, and then I'm just going to use my finger to blend, making circles and just blending those colors together. And you could do as many clouds as you want, or just a few. If you're sick of clouds, just do 2. If you want, you can do more if you like doing them. And I just try to make the shapes random, and I try to just do different sizes so they don't all look like the same. So you could do some that are really big. You could have some overlapping each other, some in front. It's kind of up to you. In the water, we're just going to start adding a little bit of highlights. So I'm just using the blue and white on my brush, and I'm just making some little wave lines, just kind of figuring out where I want some of my waves in my water. And you don't want to make them too curvy, just a slight curve to them, and I'm just pulling across. could take some dark color. You could take either black or dark blue, like blue with the little black mixed in, and put that dark color underneath those. Underneath the waves, you're going to have like that darker shade. Just pull some of that through your water. And I'm going to do some dark color along the edge here. And if you have a detail brush, you could use a little detail brush for some of these smaller parts. Scrubbing in a little bit of white over there, top of the shoreline here, and just kind of put a little bit in your water throughout, just touch here and there. Now for the waves, I kind of pull down and make a little bit of a shape there. Just pulling down. Alright, so now this is the part where I'm going to do the little silhouette of the dog. Now, if you have a picture of your dog that you really like, an easy way to do this if you don't have any drawing skill, if you can't draw your dog, you could take a piece of paper and a picture on your phone, hold the phone up and just trace, on the piece of paper your dog, cut it out, and then just place it on your painting, and you can trace the silhouette, and then just paint it in black. It's a real easy way to do a little silhouette. Now the dog I'm doing, he's kind of walking towards you, running towards you, and so his one paw is up in the air. And I'm just painting him in with a little detail brush. I'm just doing black. And then we're going to give a little shadow underneath him. So now this paw is going to have the shadow is going to connect right from that paw, but the one that's in the air, you're not going to go right. You're going to leave a little space there, and then you're going to I'm just doing kind of like little lines, and I'm just trying to mimic the shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to kind of have it closely resemble the dog. And I'm just going to fill that all in with black. Now I'm taking some light blue, it's just white and blue mixed, and I'm just making some little water lines. So underneath the back paw and the front paw, I'm just making a little line to indicate that he's standing in a puddle. And then I'm going to do some little lines of that color through my shadow to make it look like it's, has a little bit of wet. A little bit of water going over our shadow. Just add a couple little water lines around. Alright, so next we're going to put just a little bit of highlight in our water with some yellow. Just here and there on those waves. You could do a little bit in your sand. This sand is very wet. It's a very wet sand. There's a lot of reflection from the water. Alright, so now I'm just going to make a little bit lighter of where the shore is washing up. So I'm just going to go back with some white and just add that nice white frothy. Okay, and then I'm just going to take some light blue and I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to define some of these wave parts. So I'm just taking light blue, just picking out where I want my waves to be cresting down. And then you're going to take some dark color and you're going to just go back. So you're going to take a little black mixed with blue and just make some of those areas darker. Some of those wave areas, just darken those up. go back, just add a few more little white highlights around. So at the top of some of the waves, you want that to be real nice and white, bright at the top. All right, and that's it. Thank you for painting with me. Hope you enjoyed it.